Breaking news on Columbia's campus, where pro-Palestinian demonstrators occupied part of a library building. The NYPD called in to back up campus police as protesters clash with officers. Good evening, I'm Alan Devlin. We begin at Columbia, where police took dozens of people into custody and several left the scene on stretchers. Our Bauman is live from Morningside Heights after watching all of this unfold this evening. Allie, what can you tell us?
Alan, we just watched the NYPD arrest 60 protesters, 60 protesters coming out of this campus library here behind me after the university president says she asked police to enter the campus library out of necessity, she says, after protesters were repeatedly warned to disperse. Video shows protesters storming Columbia University's Butler Library this afternoon, occupying one of the building's rooms and vandalizing property. The school administration says 2 campus safety officers were injured in the chaos, and we saw 2 people taken away on stretchers. This while the school is in pre-final exams reading week. A university spokesperson says its public safety team quickly responded and asked protesters to show their identification and disperse, which they say they refused to do. In this time, demonstrations outside campus intensified, with protesters and police pushing each other with barricades. After about 3 hours, the administration allowed police to enter the library, and they took at least 60 people into custody. We spoke to one student who was studying for exams in the library when the protesters came in.
All of a sudden I was walking through the lobby, and a group of a few dozen who I would assume are students, covered in masks and hoodies and whatnot, stormed through the entrance. They were hanging up banners all throughout the room, including one that pictured the state of Israel and said, "There is only one state," something like that. And overall just causing a disturbance. I was stunned, taking videos, but mostly just sort of like in shock at what was going on.
Well, the university president said that the administration here believes that in the protesters were a significant presence of people not affiliated with the university. Of course, this is a developing story. We'll have much more details for you coming up at 11 o'clock. For now, we're live in Morningside Heights. Bauman, CBS News, New York.
All right, Allie, we'll see you at 11 with an update. Thank you.